My name is Stephen McRae, and I'm a principal dancer with the Royal Ballet. The Fonteyn competition is one of the world's most recognized competitions, and it's essentially a platform for the next generation to launch into the next chapter of their careers. I took part in the Fonteyn competition, which used to be called the Genee, in 2002, which was the first year it had been held outside of London. It was an extraordinary experience. I have to say that the highlight was, of course, winning the gold medal. That opened up doors for me that I couldn't have dreamt of. But the medal aside, I have to say, being in a studio surrounded by like-minded dancers who had gone on a similar journey through the RED system of training, but also surrounded by international students who were bringing so many unique qualities and characteristics from wherever they were in the world. That, for me, stands out as that real memorable moment. When I took part in the Fonteyn, it was very clear to me that the coaches and the mentors involved with the competition were there to purely support us and to get out of us something that was unique. It was very much, how can we best support this young dancer to go out onto that stage and feel confident to celebrate where they are at that moment in time. And that, for me, is essentially what coaching should be about. I would encourage everybody who's competing in this year's Fonteyn competition to really see that particular moment in time as a marker of their journey, where they've come from, what they've achieved, and where they want to go from there. The competition, of course, can open doors, and it's a great opportunity to network and to meet people, work with coaches you probably would never have worked with before. But ultimately, it's a moment for you to reflect on the journey you've been on and the journey that you then want to continue on, whatever that may be. It was actually an opportunity for me to learn so much more. I learned how some of these students from the big schools conducted themselves, how they approached their rehearsals, how they approached class, how did they warm up, little things like that. It was an opportunity really just to add a few more nuggets, I guess you would say, to my training and my experience as a young dancer. For everyone who's attending the Fonteyn competition final, I would encourage them to enter that theater and remove the word competition and replace it with celebration. Go in there, it's the Fonteyn celebration. You are genuinely celebrating the achievements of these remarkable young dancers. You're celebrating the journey that they've been on, and you're also collectively sat there potentially watching huge doors open up and new chapters to be written for these young artists on stage. The Fonteyn competition was very much a crucial element in transforming my life, and I know that it continues to do that to other dancers today. As a dancer, we can communicate with people all across the world without saying a single word. So the Fonteyn is also an opportunity for you to come and to tell your story, or to tell the story of somebody who doesn't have a voice to tell their story. I would really encourage people to bring their unique selves to the competition, because that story that you can tell might very much inspire hundreds, thousands of people around the world. So please come to the competition, be you, don't try to be somebody else, and you will inspire many by doing that.